Mega Tyranitar is coming into Pokemon Go for raid battles for the first time ever. I hope you guys are excited because today we are going to take you through the counter guide to make sure you know how to beat this Pokemon, take it down quickly, and get all the updated information from Pokemon Go. So welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go! Mega Tyranitar is hitting raid battles on Tuesday, July 25th at 10 a.m. and that's going to go all the way until Friday, August 4th at 10 a.m. local time. And that would be more than likely when we are going to be getting Mega Rayquaza. So this is going to be very exciting for us, and we're going to take you through everything we need to know about Mega Tyranitar because this Pokemon is going to be a rock and a dark type combination Pokemon, which is going to leave it double weak to fighting. And it's also going to be weak to water, steel, ground, grass, fairy, as well as bug. So it's got a lot of weaknesses, but that double weakness to fighting is going to be the biggest thing that we are going to exploit. And the movesets of this Pokemon are going to be Bite as well as Iron Tail for the fast moves. And then it's going to get Stone Edge, Brutal Swing, Fire Blast, as well as Crunch. And the legacy move from Comday is going to be Smackdown. But if you do catch a 100% Tyranitar from a Mega Raid, you are going to have to Elite TM it because we don't have the opportunity to regular TM these moves on Comday. And just remember that once this Pokemon does hit Mega Raids, it will be shiny to be able to be caught. Also, when the shiny is introduced into the raid battles, that means in the wild, every Tyranitar will now be shiny. So if you see a Tyranitar in the wild, there is a potential it could be a shiny. So if you guys do want more raid battles to jump into more Mega Tyranitars and max out your Mega energy, you do want to check the pinned comments below and get into the Discord, or you can also get into the Patreon for more premier access. We have broadened it beyond just your single groups. You can now send group invites if you don't have people that are interested in raid battles, which most people will be for Mega Tyranitar, and get up to 6 groups aids for your raids. So jump into the pinned comments and check those options out. So as according to Pokébattler, it's going to take 1.1 trainers to take down this Pokemon. And I think they're just basing that on the Tyranitar raids because being a Mega Tyranitar, I do believe that will be potentially doable, but definitely start off with 4 trainers and then work down from here because we've never had this Pokemon out, so it's hard for it to account how long it's going to take down this Pokemon without the official Pokemon raid stats. And not only that, we are going to get over the 100% IVs, so it's going to be 2,191 at level 20 under every condition but 2 conditions, which are going to be partly cloudy and foggy weather. More than likely, most of us will be getting partly cloudy over the foggy weather, and the 100% IV, if it is one of those 2 conditions at level 25, will be 2739. So now let's move on to the counters. So the number 1 counter is going to actually be Terrakion with Double Kick and Sacred Sword. Sacred Sword is going to be that moveset. This is the number 1 fighter in the game. If you want to see best of the best to see how good this Pokemon is compared to others, check it out up here. It's even better than some of the Shadow Pokemon out there, and it's even better than the Mega Blaziken because that's going to be spot number 2. Mega Blaziken is going to have counter as well as Focus Blast on that Pokemon. If it did get something besides Focus Blast, it would probably be a little bit better, but now that we're talking Mega Pokemon, which Pokemon should you use here? We do have 4 options here. The most important thing is Mega level 3 if you do want XL Candy, but more than likely you probably do not need it if you followed my Comday tips and you did play the Larvitar Comday Classic. So these Pokemon can be, as far as rock, the only one we have available to us right now is going to be the Mega Aerodactyl. But we also have dark Pokemon that are going to be available to us. We do have the Mega Sableye, we do have the Mega Absol, and we do have the Mega Houndoom. More than likely you have a Mega level 3 for the Mega Houndoom based on how long it's been around. Okay, so let's keep going. In spot number 3, we're going to get Low Kick and Sacred Sword on the Keldeo. More than likely you probably do not have at least over a level 41 of those because it's almost impossible to get XL Candy unless you use your rare XL Candy there. In spot number 4, we're going to have Counter and Dynamic Punch on Shadow Machop. In spot number 5, we're going to have Counter and Dynamic Punch on Shadow Hariyama. In spot number 6, we have Counter and Dynamic Punch on the Conkeldurr. In spot number 7 is going to be Lucario. Whenever Mega Lucario does come out, this Pokemon will be the number 1 counter in this category, but as of right now, it is not. But don't forget, we do have the Mega Lucario Hatch Day coming up very soon. If you want to see the details, check it out up here. So Lucario's moveset is going to be Counter and Aura Sphere, but this Pokemon is a fighting and a steel type combination. That Fire Blast will absolutely wreck this Pokemon. More than likely, it's going to wreck actually most of our Pokemon except that Terrakion with the rock combination there. In spot number 9, we're going to have Counter and Dynamic Punch on the Machamp. On spot number 10, we are going to have Double Kick and Focus Blast on Mega Lopunny. In spot number 11, we actually have the Mega Alakazam. This Pokemon is going to be a Psychic type combination. It's going to be Counter as well as Focus Blast. In spot number 12, we're going to get Counter and Focus Blast on the Blaziken, followed by Counter and Dynamic Punch on regular Hariyama, and then we're also going to be getting the Cobalion in here as well. This one does have a Steel type combination, so it will be definitely weak to the Fire type move with Double Kick and Sacred Sword. So there are plenty of budget counters in there. Anything that's non-legendary, we have Machamp, Hariyama, you have Shadows in there that are going to be more expensive, but the best Pokemon, even though it is going to take premium XL Candy from raids, is going to be the Terrakion. Really powerful Pokemon there. So beyond that, let's talk talk about the weather conditions and how it's going to affect this Pokemon. Like I said, the boosted conditions are going to be in partly cloudy weather for all the rock moves. In the snowy weather, it will boost the steel moves. In the sunny weather, it's going to boost the fire move of Fire Blast, which is going to hit a lot of Pokemon pretty hard. Even the Stone Edge is going to hit Pokemon pretty hard. And then finally, we are also going to be getting foggy weather, which is going to boost the Mega Tyranitar, also boost the Tyranitar being caught, and it's also going to boost all of its dark moves. And the most favorable condition for us is going to be the cloudy weather. Cloudy weather will boost all the fighting types, and that is going to be when we're going to absolutely wreck this Pokemon. But if you are not going to be using that, just remember we did check out the counter guide and we didn't even see any other Pokemon besides fighting Pokemon making the top 15 to go after this Pokemon. That's how powerful the double weaknesses are in Pokemon Go. If you did want to see the first non-fighting Pokemon, it's going to be in spot 19 and 20, which is going to be Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. Very, very strong Pokemon to even get into the 19th and the 20th spot. Look at the other Pokemon. Hariyama is beating out these Primals, which is crazy. And if you guys do want to see more about Tyranitar, you can check the best of the best out to see how good it is with Brutal Swing and its other movesets in Pokemon Go. So thank you guys for tuning in as always to all of my likers, comments, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm going to see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.